Hey everybody, in this projectile lab, you're trying to predict where this ball is going to land after it rolls off the edge of a table. Let's take a look at the setup. First you get the ball. That's just a wooden ball. Okay. Over here, we've constructed a ramp. It's kind of propped up on some boxes over there. This is just a piece of aluminum. Alright, and it's kind of grooved, so this ball will just kind of ride down the ramp like this, picking up speed, and then it's going to roll all the way across the table, all the way down there, and it's going to fly off the end of the table. Alright, so your job is to predict how far away from the base of the table this ball is going to land. We got our ramp, which is only here to make the ball speed up instead of me rolling it. When the ball gets down here to the end of the ramp, it's going to roll off the end of the ramp, and it's going to continue to roll in a straight line until it gets to the edge of the table, where it will fall and become a projectile. I have these markings on here for the measurements of the ball while it is traveling across the table, and we'll have a stopwatch timer or something somewhere on the screen. So what you're going to need to do is watch the ball as it travels along the length of the table and somehow get a velocity for the ball. We're going to assume that we have constant velocity motion as the ball rolls across the whiteboard on this table. You can see I have a meter stick set up here. You're not going to be able to see the exact values on the meter stick very easily because I have to put the camera back, but I've written down in Expo where each 10 centimeters is, and then the long lines, like right here, this long line would be the 20 centimeter mark, and then I put a short line for halfway between 20 and 30, so this short line would be the 25 centimeter mark. So this is your measuring device on the table to try and figure out how fast the ball is moving. You got a distance, a length measurement in there, and we'll have a little stopwatch running in the bottom of the screen for time. Okay, let's see what we got over here. All right, so the ball is going to roll off the end of the table, right? And then it's going to become a projectile, traveling in a parabolic arc, and it's going to land somewhere, and then bounce and continue rolling. So we want to know, where is it going to impact the ground? Is it going to impact the ground here? Impact the ground over there? How far away from the edge of the table? So I've got, you can see a meter stick just taped to the leg of the table going vertically, and I got another meter stick coming out away from the table. So the idea is to predict where, like how many centimeters or meters away from the table will the ball land. So if it lands here, for instance, that's at like the 40 centimeter mark or something. That's what you're predicting. That's the range. That's the range of this horizontal projectile. We have the meter stick against the table. I'll show you that. The zero line of the meter stick is on the floor. That's where we want it, because we're looking at where the ball will impact the floor. And there is the ball is going to be rolling off the whiteboard. That's what you see on top of the table there. So there's a measurement you can get for how high the top of the table is, where the ball's coming from. All right, there's a look back, see at what we're coming from. Ramp, ball rolls down. You got length measurement on the table. We'll have time ticking as it rolls on the table. And then you have a height measurement you can take there. We want to predict how far away from the base of the table does the ball land. And that's what we would use the meter stick on the floor to mark in class when we do it. Okay, so I've positioned the camera to look mostly at the end of the table because that's closer to where the ball is going to roll off the edge. This is the edge of the table right here. The ball rolls off right there. So you get a glimpse of the very end of the ball, the last bit of time before the ball goes flying off. Okay, for clarity, this is the 90 centimeter mark, 80, 70, 60, 50. So you're going to use this portion of the meter stick as the ball is rolling at a constant speed. And you have your timer running there. I should put on the screen. You should be able to get a speed, a velocity for the ball, how fast it's moving. I'll just do a few runs here. I put the ball at the top of my ramp, and I've released it from rest. Let's do another one. All right, let's do one more. Surprisingly consistent where it's landing. Okay, from that we should be able to get information for determining how fast that ball is moving along the table. That's going to be how fast it flies off the table. And you have enough other length measurements, so you should be able to predict where was it impacting the ground. How far away from the table. Good luck. Have fun.